The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Porzingis. Thompson is out there with Walker. And it's Manning in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, Barnes out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's King. And it's Marks in at the small forward spot. Thompson outside. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing there by Houston. 6 to shoot. Here's Manning. Offline with his 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. King against Thompson. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the paint, Claxton with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Walker against Claxton. Here's Manning. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Manning's got 5 points so far. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you play?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Here's Thompson following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Manning. The tray, good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Thompson passes to Walker. And Thompson kicks to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Trent, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans trail by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Claxton, to the middle. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Claxton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Walker. He has yet to score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Blackman. Stolen away. And it's the Rockets on the break. Trent passes to Manning. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And here's Walker. Walker is screen on Claxton. Thompson in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Thompson against King. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Shoots. Manning can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 9. King the pass to Ellis. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Walker. Porzingis against Claxton. Left side, Porzingis. Out to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
To the inside. Shots good by Garnett. Garnett's got his second bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. Here's Manning. 8 points for him. Screen by Porzingis. Takes a step back. Goes up on the high post. Good. He hits the jump shot. Manning's got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Garnett outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Blackman. Now Garnett. Guarded by Walker. Now here's King. Shoots from the elbow. Good D by Thompson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Walker is screen on Ellis. Here's Thompson, and it's Trent in the corner. King with the block. To the paint, here's Claxton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Trent can't hit.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And here's a look at the stats for Slim. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's... Pelicans trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got DeJounte Murray. He's out there with Richardson, and it's Trent in at the 4-man position. Here's Kamare. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Trent passes to Thomas. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul. Robinson Earls checked in for Houston.
Rocket substitution. Number 17.
Richardson the pass to Robinson Earl. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Thomas. And it's King with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Murray kicks to Thomas. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Murray dishes to Thomas. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
King against Murray. Shoots over King. Murray, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Cartwright. Now here's King. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Ellis, that's good.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's Murray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Murray attacking and then stops and pops.
King outside. Pass to Kamare. Knocks it loose. Up top, King. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Blackman.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Cotto, he is guarded by Cartwright. Shot, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Cartwright. He's covered by Murray. Here's Blackman. New Orleans moving it around. Down low. Here's Cartwright. Murray with the defensive effort. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Richardson finds Murray. Back to Richardson. And Thomas has it in the corner. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Take a look at Slim. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Amen Thompson right behind him.
When you've got those 2 guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
It's Thomas on the wing. 7 points in the game. Sinks the triple. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
King, the pass to Ellis. Back to King. The Rockets pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Trent can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from King.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long. Outside Thomas.
shot on the way. The rebound by Cartwright. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. King outside. Here's Blackman. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Baseline J on the way, and it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ellis outside. There's the triple. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead for the Rockets. Porzingis is checked in for Amen Thompson, and Walker subbed in for Thomas. And he makes all 3.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Houston, 2 spots down.
And, you know, Houston, I know they've got their sights set on home court advantage in the playoffs this year. And because of that, they're going to be anxious not to spend too much time outside of that top spot.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top.
Murray, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. King outside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Murray. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now Ellis. His last outing, he had 8 points. King outside. Pass to Blackman. It's not going to go for him. Walker with some nice D. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Murray against King. Murray down low. Here's Manning. Shoots over Kamara. Manning can't get it to go. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Richardson. Porzingis with a screen on Ellis. For 3, Richardson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. King's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Blackman. New Orleans moving it around. Now Ellis. Back to King. For Murray. It's rebounded by Manning. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Houston. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways, they've looked like the more comfortable team. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Pelicans trail. Marks is out there with Barnes. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's King. And it's Flinders in at the shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. To the right side. Marks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Trent. That's a two-pointer. They get it again. There's Porzingis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
7'2", 240 pounds. Porzingis is a nightmare matchup for defenders.
Here's Marks. It's good. Marks has got his second bucket tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson passes to Mann. Trent outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Trent. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Flanders. Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. That one good for 2. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Flanders. He's got 6. Taken away. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Manning. And here's Thompson. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Flanders the pass to Barnes. Trent up top. Claxton covering. Here's Manning. He's got 14. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's off from three-point range. Barnes outside. Here's Manning. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Paxton, a screen on Thompson. Here's King. Pass to Marks. And he drives in to stop the run. Claxton, no good. Rockets leading by 7. Trent passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Thompson against King. Barnes screen on Thompson. Here's King. Here's Flanders. Good on the triple. Flanders has got 9.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And Thompson kicks to Trent. Thompson, high post. He's against King. Here's Manning. He's got 14. Clock at 4. And here's Trent outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Back to King. Pass to Marks. 3-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Manning. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Marks. Fires for 3. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Take a look at Slim. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Manning with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
A 3 from Barnes. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Trent against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Back to Trent. Fires top of the key.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Paxton, a screen on Thompson. King outside. Looking to get it going. Garnett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Garnett's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Here's Manning. He's guarded by Ellis. Stolen by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. And Garnett misses. Houston leading by 9. Here's Manning. He's got 19. The kick out to Walker. The Rockets again can't hit. New Orleans has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Houston leading by 7. Thompson outside. Garnett against Trent. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Garnett. Down low. The shot's good. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Now we get a chance to check out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
Some impressive play from him over the last month. Putting up about 14 points a night, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Houston making a switch. Murray's checked in. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Pelicans trail by 5. King, the pass to Garnett. Claxton with it. He's got 6. Barnes looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key, Claxton. 11 feet out and he hits it. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Cotto, Claxton covering. Pass to Thomas. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
King, the pass to Claxton. And here is King. He's got 8. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Kicks it out to Garnett for the lead. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
In the corner, Murray with it. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Claxton a screen on Murray. King with it, out guarded by Murray. Garnett can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 1-point game. And they double up Murray. Fires from the wing. Again, the miss by Murray.
And when you can't get anything to fall.
Oh, man! Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making a switch here. Pelicans leading by 6. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Richardson is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Thomas. It's Trent in at the 4. And that one's good, Marks.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look. Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Garnett with a screen on Murray. To the paint. It's tipped. To the middle. Shot's good by Garnett. Garnett's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Kamara. Here's Murray. Takes it off the glass.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options for Murray.
Pelicans leading by 7. King outside. Pass to Marks. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Garnett outside. Pass to Marks. In the corner, Kamara with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kamara, he's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Murray outside. Here's Robinson Earl. Back to Murray. Houston needs to get a shot out. It's Thomas outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Kings got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murray against King. Here's Thomas. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
King against Murray. And King, here we go. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent back to Murray. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to King from downtown. It's hauled in by Thomas. Rockets trail by 13. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
King, the pass to Garnett. Here's Peters. Pass to Marks. And Garnett has it in the corner. Over Trent. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's 13 points for Slim.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. King with the steal. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Outside Thomas. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Kings got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Peters. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marks. For Murray. Now Kamara. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. And Murray's got the ball here for the Rockets. Down by 15. Richardson dishes to Murray. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Garnett. Now Kamara. Now here's King. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Garnett. Here's Marks. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And look, he's had an off night. but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Houston making a switch. Now here's Thomas. Crafty move. Good D by Barnes. New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Blackman. Trent against King. Murray left side. Back to Trent. And a miss there on the triple.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And the Pelicans miss again. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Thompson. Back to Trent. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
King against Murray. They need this one. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Thompson. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot from 16. No good off the front iron. New Orleans leading by 9. King right side. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Manning the pass to Trent. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. King outside. Pass to Blackman. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 11. Murray. No good from 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Trent against Claxton. It's in there.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Porzingis is checked in for the Rockets. Jabari Walker comes in for Thomas. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thank you, Allie. Porzingis against Claxton. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Blackman, defended by Trent.
2 minutes. Houston, 5. Trent. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Manning. Here's Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Rockets.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
King outside from 15 feet away. Rebounded by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Houston. Beyond the arc. Porzingis. The second chance shot is good.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
King with it. Barnes screen on Thompson. Barnes outside. Now Claxton. Here's Blackman. 4 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Houston ball.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And for Houston, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll advance the win total up to 12 on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Slim.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
He hits both from the stripe. 10-point lead. 20 seconds left in the game. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Murray against King. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Slim.